Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Channel 28 broadcast of Shrewsbury High School Athletics. I'm Engel, and it is Saturday, December 23rd. I'm here at North Star Arena in Westboro, Mass, where the boys ice hockey team will be taking on the Groton Dunstable Crusaders. The Colonials are coming off a hard-fought tie in Canton last Wednesday, where they tied Canton 1-1. Anthony Quinlivan was able to score with under 2 minutes remaining to help the Colonials avoid their first loss in 2 seasons. Shrewsbury is 10-4-1 all-time against Groton Dunstable. And Groton Dunstable so far this season is 0-3. All 3 of those losses, however, against playoff teams from last season. Groton Dunstable last year was 10-9-1 and ended up losing in the Central Mass quarterfinals. They made the playoffs 4 of the last 5 years since their promotion to Division III after winning the D3A state championship in 2012. Groton Dunstable, similar to Shrewsbury's last opponent in Canton, always plays a very good team defense, so Shrewsbury will have to get around that and hope to put some goals on the board after scoring only once in Canton. Shrewsbury High School boys ice hockey is coming up next. We're just about ready to get underway here at North Star. The opposing Crusaders are donning their maroon and white jerseys, while the Shrewsbury Colonials are debuting their gold jerseys with the blue and white trim. Quinlivan, and Russo, the first line, will be starting here for the Colonials with Persicino and Mullen back on D. And making his first start of the season will be Matt Sandy. Liam takes the face-off, run away. Liam bringing up the right side, takes a shot, it goes wide. Groton Dunstable will pick it up in the defensive zone. Can't get it by Russo, pushes it back in. Liam's able to steal that puck, goes over to Russo. Russo gets a piece of it and it goes wide of the net. Groton Dunstable sends it along, picks it up in the corner. Can't break it out cleanly, but eventually picks it up. Coming out Persicino. Persicino steps up and Groton Dunstable puts it in. Mullen picks up the puck behind the net, fires it along, picked up at the point. Pass in, blocked by Russo, and it gets kicked out. Groton Dunstable's going to fire it back in. Sandy able to stop it behind the net. Breakout, and Russo has the puck now at the red line. Put it in on net, caught by the goalie, plays it to the side. Defense will pick it up and we'll break it out. The forward didn't see the pass, and James Tepper gets a piece of it now. That's Joe Fleonis putting it back into the zone. He's laid off sides now. Groton Dunstable tries to break out again. Bank pass is good, but the outlet pat wasn't. Tyler Boris takes it in. James Tepper almost goes outsides, but doesn't. This freshman Tommy Belbin able to keep the puck in there as Groton Dunstable picks it up in the corner and goes D to D. Jack Tepper coming in on it now. Pass goes wide of one man. He's able to get by Belbin, but it's picked up in the neutral zone by Tepper. Tepper throws it back in. That pass took a weird carom off the boards. Groton Dunstable was able to play it. Picked up there by James Tepper, who's fighting for the puck along the boards. Picked forward by Groton Dunstable, who's able to make a good pass out of the zone. Dumped in by Groton Dunstable as Sandy plays it behind the net. It'll be picked up by Belbin. Belbin up to Tepper. Tepper goes for the pass over to his brother James. James taking up now with Alejandro on his right. James stops, takes a shot. Good leg save by Groton Dunstable there. Jack Tepper picks up the puck now. He's coming behind the net with it. Circling all the way around before he loses his footing and the puck. Fighting for it now. Groton Dunstable has a 2-on-2 coming up ice. Good step up there by number 4, Mike Walton. And then a good hit there, down low by Alejandro. Jack Tepper has the puck now. Tepper taking up along the right side. He lets one go. That shot's deflected and goes out of play. It'll be a face-off inside the Shrewsbury Colonials offensive zone. We're here 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period, still scoreless in Westboro. It'll be Alejandro taking the face-off with Holloway and O'Connor, his wings. Mike Walton's still out there with Connell Persicino. Alejandro loses the puck there. It's chased down by Walton. Walton able to fight for it and get it forward. Now Holloway bring it up. He dishes over to Alejandro. Alejandro lets a shot go, but that's blocked. O'Connor picks it back up, tries to find him, but it gets stuck in the Groton Dunstable skate. Alejandro gets it back to Connell. Connell takes a shot, but that's a little high. Flipped out. The ref saying it stayed in the zone by Mullen. Saucer pass no good there as O'Connor was able to get a piece of it. Now Groton Dunstable has it, taking it out of the zone and across the red line. Mullen picks it up in the corner. He goes all the way around for O'Connor. O'Connor picks it up. And he goes centering pass to Anthony Quinlivan, who's going off ice now. He loses it. Now Liam is battling for the puck. He can't get it. Now Groton Dunstable has it. Good step up by Persicino there. Anthony goes for Liam. Liam almost had a lane in the middle of the ice, but he lost the puck, and now Russo chases it down. Groton Dunstable able to get the puck into the zone and win the race to it. Puck at the point now. Shot is intentionally wide. Groton Dunstable will get a piece of it in the corner. Mullen still fighting for it. Picked up by Quinlivan, who goes over his brother Anthony. Anthony flips it over to Russo. Russo has it coming across the blue line. He'll dump it into the corner, but offsides is the call with 11:07 remaining here in the first period. Tepper and Boris coming onto the ice now for the Colonials. Belbin and Fleonis, the D-back. Tyler's ready to take the face-off. He wins it back to Fleonis, who gets it right over to Belbin. Belbin puts it in the corner, now the Colonials are chasing in the offensive zone. James Tepper is there, but it gets flipped by him. Tyler Boris picks it up. Boris goes over to Belbin. Belbin gets a shot. That shot was deflected and went out of play. Good pressure here from the Colonials as they're looking to take a lot of shots on net. Only a couple have made it there. Sam O'Connor's the right wing on this line with Tyler Boris at center and James Tepper at left. Groton Dunstable with possession. They flip it out. Belbin picks it up in the neutral zone, takes it back. He passes over to James Tepper. Tepper looks to move it up to Tyler Boris. He didn't get a piece of it, and that's called an ice. We'll come all the way back into the Shrewsbury zone for a defensive zone faceoff. Alcondra on the ice now with Delaney and Albertson. Leonis and Belbin still the D. Alcondra has the puck now. He takes it to the offensive zone, tries to move around one player but loses the puck. That gets flipped out, but it's picked up by Albertson, who goes over to Belbin. Belbin moves it up to Delaney. Delaney couldn't quite reach that, and that's called an ice. 10:17 remaining here in the first period. It'll still be Alejandro, Albertson, and Delaney on the ice for the Colonials. Still Belbin and Fleonis back on D. Alejandro wins that face-off back. It's picked up by Belbin, who goes all the way around for Albertson. Albertson can't quite get that out of the zone, but now he's got it coming up. He's across the red line, across the blue line, and in. He's chasing it to the far corner. Delaney's there to help. Buckets by both of them. Now Groton Dunstable flips it out. Good step up there by McManus. Now Mike Walton will throw it in after crossing the red line, and Groton Dunstable will pick it up in their zone. Long pass there, but good step up by Mike Walton to break that up. Walton has it, gets it back out. Groton Dunstable across the red line, will throw it all the way in. Liam Quinlivan will pick it up down there below his own goal line. Quinlivan gets by a couple guys, tries to cut in the middle but lost the puck. Kept possession, dished it off to Anthony, who lost it. And that puck is flipped but called no ice. That was McManus battling down there. Mike Walton was able to get a piece of the puck there. It's picked up now by Liam. Liam curls back looking to keep possession of the puck. He's got it now. That went off the ref's skate, but it's picked up there by McManus. McManus tries to flip it all the way up and can't. That shot's in there on Sandy, who's easily able to play it. I believe that was his first save of the night. Liam with pressure now. Liam picks it up. He's got a chance. And he lost the puck, but due to a hook, a slash is the call. And when the Colonials weren't able to score on that opportunity, they will go on the power play here with 8:45 remaining in the first period. A great chance there by Liam. He wasn't able to score, but he was able to draw the penalty. Now Tyler Boris will take the face-off here in the power play with Anthony Quinlivan back, Connell Crisadino on the point. Tepper's one forward, O'Connor the other. James Tepper, that is, he's got the puck and moves it back for Boris. Boris gets it over to Anthony at the point. Anthony goes over to Persicino near the sideboards. Persicino gets a shot on that. And a good chance there, but James Tepper couldn't quite get it. The puck hopped right over the stick. Now Tyler Boris with the shot. That gets blocked. Tepper shoots. That goes off the side of the net. Now Dunstable has it. They can't get it out. Persicino keeps it in there. Boris with the puck now. He's at the blue line, moves it over to Quinlivan. Quinlivan goes back to Boris on the sideboards. Boris looks all the way over, can't get the pass there, but Anthony's able to pick it up. Anthony at the point, he moves it over to Tyler. James Tepper has it, he's in the high slot, he shoots, that goes a little wide. Persicino picks it up there around the goal line. He goes all the way up to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris goes over to Anthony, Anthony shoots, that's a good save there. Puck gets fished out, now Anthony will pick it up. Anthony goes back, he sees Tyler Boris. Boris circling around, moves it over to Persicino. Persicino now has it in the blue line. Boris with the puck down. He goes to the far past Anthony Quinlivan. Gets over his stick, but Anthony's able to pick it up and keep possession of it. 40 seconds here remaining on the penalty. Anthony gets around a couple players. He dished it over to O'Connor, but O'Connor couldn't get a good piece of it. Covered up by the Groton Dunstable goalie. And 7:20 remaining in the period, and 36 seconds remaining in the power play. It'll be Liam, Russo, and Jack Tepper coming into the ice for the Colonials. Cam Mullen and Tommy Belbin will be the defense. Liam set to take the face off. Gets tied up, Liam picks it up, he goes for the shot, that's a little wide. Groton Dunstable looks like they're going to win the race to that. Mullen's able to come in and stop that clear attempt. Mullen has the puck now down low. He goes over, but no one's there. Now Belbin will come in, he keeps it in play, and now Tepper can't get it. That puck got over Belbin along the boards. Liam picks it up at the point. He's able to get around the coming forechecker. Gets it over to Mullen, who gets it down low. Russo gets it up to Liam. Liam flips it into Belbin. Belbin throws around, he's down low. The penalty's expired now. Belbin's got possession of the puck. He goes deep to Tepper. Tepper loses it momentarily, but chases it back down. Fighting for the puck now, still Jack Tepper. Tepper gets around one player. Moves around another. He's in the high slot. He shoots. Good save there by Groton Dunstable. That gets kicked to the corner. Now Groton Dunstable puts it up. Chased down there by Liam. Liam goes for the pass to the middle, but it goes off of Groton Dunstable's skate. Now Groton Dunstable is able to break the puck out of the zone as they come across the red line. They flip it in. And Belbin picks it up behind the net. Belbin battling for the puck is picked up now by Liam. Liam can't get around one player who doesn't know where the puck is. He throws it in deep. Now Liam picks it up. Quinlivan coming up ice now. He gets over to Jack Tepper, who can't handle the pass, but Russo chases down. Gets hit by him, and now it's going to be picked up just inside the defensive zone by Cam Mullen. Mullen gets it over to Persicino. Persicino goes for the long pass to O'Connor. Tries to flip it in. Groton Dunstable stops it. O'Connor's able to get the puck in the zone now. All the way with a good forecheck there. Now Persicino's going to pick it up. Persicino goes for the long bank pass. It's good to Holloway. Holloway moves it up to Alejandro. Alejandro comes to the zone. Tries to move around one player, but loses the puck. He had O'Connor on his far right. Persicino picks it up and throws it in. Saucer pass is no good there for Groton Dunstable. Leonis will pick it up. Leonis gets it over to Persicino. Persicino passes through one player to O'Connor. O'Connor gets around another player. He takes it into the offensive zone. He's slipping by a couple people, but loses the puck. Groton Dunstable picks it up now. Bank passes to nobody but Connell. Connell gets a shot on net. Alejandro gets shoved as he's trying to get towards the net. Shot was played easily there by the goalie, who had no screen. With 5:03 remaining in the first period, the Colonials will take an offensive zone faceoff. Tepper, and Boris the line out for the Colonials, with Leonis and Persicino back on D. Boris wins the face-off. Persicino has it now. He gets back over to Boris. Tepper loses the puck there. Boris is able to throw it in deeper. Good step up there by Leonis as he was able to get a Groton Dunstable player to throw the puck forward. Persicino will pick it up. He fires it all the way around. It's picked up by Groton Dunstable. Played along the boards there by Leonis. He pins his man. That's Tyler Boris there to help. Leonis will pick it up and dish to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris taking it up. He throws around one player. Sekino's around another. Now Boris is taking it up ice. He looks far for James Tepper. Tepper throws it and loses the puck, but Tyler Boris is there to pick it up. Boris now has it below the opposing goal line. He loses the puck, but Tepper's there to pick it up in the opposite corner. Tepper moves it up to Mullen. Mullen's at the point now. He gets it towards the net. There's a good deflection there. One off the goalie's helmet and then up. Played behind the net. Now fighting for it behind the net are Boris and James Tepper. Jack Tepper's able to stop that pass, and he's fighting for the puck now against two Groton Dunstable Crusaders. Groton Dunstable's able to pick it up and flip it out of the zone. Gets by Mullen, and now there's a one-on-one coming in on Persicino. Persicino will play him as he has no help back. He goes to the wraparound attempt, but Sandy's there to stop that. Jack Tepper gets hit, but offsides is the call here as Tepper was able to get the puck out of the zone. And there's 3:42 remaining here in the period. And a face-off will be taken just outside Shrewsbury's zone. The Quinlivan-Russo line back out for the Colonials. And Persicino's partner will be Tommy Belden. Anthony loses the face-off, and it's picked up down here by Groton Dunstable. They'll throw it all the way around. Sandy can't quite get to it, and then Liam will pick it up on the far side. Liam's taking it. Throws around one player, but then loses the puck momentarily. Groton Dunstable picks it up, and it's played by Tommy Belbin, who has the puck now. He flips it up to Anthony. Anthony tries to backhand it to Russo. Can't, but it does get out of the zone. Persicino goes for the flip out, but it's too soft. Groton Dunstable picks it up. And on the short side, they were able to stick handle and flip it up over the left side of Sandy. And it's in the net with 3:10 remaining here in the first period. Shrewsbury falls 1-0 to the Groton Dunstable Crusaders. It's their third straight game giving up the opening goal, but they've been able to win or at least tie in the first two. O'Connor's going to take the face-off here for the Colonials. He wins it back to Fleonis. Fleonis loses the puck, but is able to play it up all the way into the zone, and Delaney's chasing it down. That puck is just by Mullen. Now has to be chased all the way to defensive zone by O'Connor. O'Connor wins the race, has possession now. He loses the puck behind the net, but he's still fighting for it. And Groton Dunstable gets it out. It's at the point now, they shoot, and Sandy's able to swallow that up easily. Just under 2:45 remaining. It's Tepper Boris up for the Colonials. Tyler ready to take the face-off. Puck played into the corner, and Tyler Boris is chasing that man down. Mullen picks it up behind the net, goes up to James Tepper. Quick step up there by the Groton Dunstable defenseman. Tepper has it, and he finds Jack Tepper on the far right side. Jack Tepper and Tyler Boris coming on a 2-on-1. Tepper shoots. Good save there by Groton Dunstable. Puck is played up, not kept in by Fleonis. So now Groton Dunstable will take it with possession. They carry it across the red line now. Just before the blue line, they fire it in. Tyler Boris will pick it up in his own corner. Boris turns back down low. Long pass there to Jack Tepper, and Jack Tepper's taking it up with just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. Tepper takes it wide, pushes it to himself behind the net. He falls, but James is there to pick it up. James loses the puck along the boards, and now Groton Dunstable has possession of it. Good job of James Tepper there to step up and break up that pass. He picks it up now. He's in the defensive zone. He flips it up, where it's going to be picked up by Anthony Quinlivan. Quinlivan taking it up ice now. Comes in on the right side. He's all the way down below, going behind the net now. He's looking all the way for Tommy Belbin. Can't get it there. GD with it now as they go for the far pass. It gets off, but Tommy Belbin's there to pick it up in the neutral zone. Groton Dunstable can't keep possession now. Anthony Quinlivan goes over to Leo. Leo makes a move. He shoots, and that goes off the glove, but into the net. 1-1 here in Westboro. Great job by Anthony bringing the puck into the zone and getting the pass over. Great job by Liam, able to toe drag one defender and get just enough on that shot to get it by. With 1:12 remaining here in the first, the Colonials have tied it at 1. First line going to stay out here for the Colonials. Mullen and Fleonis coming onto the ice to play defense. Anthony loses that face-off and Groton Dunstable takes it up. They go red line and then Sandy is able to stop that behind the net. A good job by Sandy. Russo gets that out. It's being chased all the way down by Liam. Liam will win the race, prevent it from being an ice. He throws it in front, but no one's there. Fleonis throws it back in and delayed offsides now. Groton Dunstable will pick it up with 50 seconds remaining in the period. Good job by Russo, able to get a piece of that pass and then throw it back in deep. James Tepper will win the race. He tries to get it over to Quinlivan, but can't quite get there. James Tepper able to stop that pass too and get a good shot on net. Anthony now picks it up. He's got it behind the net. Still fighting for the puck. He has it. They go to DDD behind the net. Groton Dunstable able to break the puck up, but not cleanly. Jack Tepper's all over that, and now Cam Mullen will chase it down in the defensive zone. 15 seconds remaining here in the period. Mullen gets it up to Jack Tepper. Tepper goes for the far pass over to James. The 3-on-2 coming with 7 seconds left. James comes in, he crosses. That goes out. That's a good leg save. Jack Tepper gets a shot now with a great reaction save by the goalie there with just a couple seconds left. The buzzer will sound and a great bid by the Teppers. But it remains 1-1 here after 1 in Westboro.
Shots on goal at the end of the first period. The Crusaders 4. The Colonials 13.
Scorekeeper announces that Colonials outshot the Crusaders 13-4 in that period. A period mostly dominated by the Colonials. They got some great chances, especially there towards the end. A very good shot by Tepper, but a better save by the goalie. It's 1-1 here in Westboro after 1. We're almost ready to get underway here at the second period. Colonials controlled the puck for most of that period, certainly won zone time, and again, outshooting the Groton Dunstable 13-4. They were much better on face-offs that period than they were in the game against Canton, in which they won very few. Puck is dropped. Liam picks it up now after Anthony had a tie in the face-off. Liam takes it. He gets around one player, tries to get it over to Cole Russo, but can't quite get there. Now Liam has it down low. Liam gets it up to the point, moves it over. Persicino shoots. Goalie's able to make that save through his screen. Just 18 seconds here into the second period, and the same Skatos will stay on the ice with the Colonials. It's Cam Mullen over there. It's Persicino's partner. Anthony set to take the face-off in the offensive zone. Quinlivan wins back. Persicino gets it. He slides it over, but whiffs on the shot. Puts it back in. Now Liam picks it up. He goes over for Anthony, but that pass is deflected. Russo will chase it down and flip it back in. Groton Dunstable has possession of it now. They go DDD a bank off the boards. That breakout isn't clean. Persicino's able to pick it up, take it into the defensive zone, pass up. Pass is there for Liam, who's able to get Y1 player. Loses the puck now, and Groton Dunstable has it up. That player has no help and will flip it forward, but Persicino takes it. Persicino looking for the far pass over for Anthony. Groton Dunstable is able to deflect that pass into their own bench. And the face-off will come into the neutral zone just outside the Colonials zone. The Tepper Boris line here now for the Colonials. Belbin and Fleonis, the defense back. Tyler wins that face-off. Belbin has it now. Belbin moves it up to James Tepper. Tepper takes it up. He's got Jack coming in. He shoots. Good save there by the goalie. Jack Tepper picks it up. Beats it down low for Jack. Jack now battling in the corner. Jack's got 2 men on and is able to fish along the far side where Fleonis will pick it up. Fleonis fires it towards the net. Goes wide, and now Boris picks it up. Boris bringing on the blue line. Good pass over there. That shot is high. James Tepper picks it up now. He plays it to himself off the boards. Gets around that same player again. Moves it up to Belbin. Belbin gets a shot on net. Easy save there by the goalie. Groton Dunstable is now breaking out of the zone. Just over the blue line in for Groton Dunstable. Being chased by Belbin. James Tepper will pick it up and throw it in deeper. Belbin has it now. He goes for the pass. A little too hard for Jack Tepper. But Tepper's able to block that pass, and now James Tepper has it coming up on a one-on-one. James coming in, he shoots. Swallowed up there by the goalie. Great job by Jack Tepper, who was able to race to the puck and was able to stop the Groton Dunstable defenseman from firing the puck back in. And James was right there to pick the puck up and take it in on a one-on-one. It's the Alejandro, O'Connor, and Holloway line now. The Colonials. Cam Troy and Mike Walton are the defensemen back. Alejandro gets it back. O'Connor fires it back in on net. Now Groton Dunstable has it coming out of the zone. Good kick there by Troy, who was able to get the puck from getting past him. Now he's fighting for it. Troy gets it over to Walton. Walton's pass goes just off Alejandro's stick. Groton Dunstable now has it in the neutral zone. Good step up there by Troy, whose man lost the puck. Now Walton picks it up, fires it all the way around for O'Connor. Takes a weird bounce off the boards, and O'Connor can't quite handle it. Behind the net now where Troy will pick it up. He fires it along. Now Alejandro's on the point there. He gets pushed down. Groton Dunstable throws it back in. They have possession of it now. Shot from outside goes behind the net. Now Alejandro picks it up. Alejandro flips it out. Being chased by Holloway, but it gets flipped by. Walton plays the puck up now, and Groton Dunstable has it in their own zone. They go for the far pass. It's there. Coming in now with Groton Dunstable. They shoot. Sandy's able to play that to the corner. Sandy's able to take that other one and play it to the corner too. Now Holloway has it. His pass out goes off Alejandro's skate. Groton Dunstable was able to throw it back into the corner. Being chased down by Walton. Walton with a good hit there along the boards. Groton Dunstable now still has possession of the puck. Behind the net with it now as Walton's able to play his man. He loses the puck. Walton plays the puck up now. Wimbledon can't get a piece of that. Now Groton Dunstable has it in the corner. They're looking for a pass, but he loses the puck momentarily. At the point now for Groton Dunstable, that shot's on net. Sandy's able to make a save, and now Shrewsbury picks it up. Liam has it now. He's got Holloway on his left and Alejandro right behind him. Wimbledon can't get by that one man, but does get the puck. Wimbledon now on his knees is able to get the pass over, but Groton Dunstable picks it up. Good job by Holloway, who's able to keep the puck in. Anthony on that man now as it goes all the way around. Persicino's going to pick it up on the point. He throws it towards the net. Save is made. Kicks out front. Liam picks it up, and goalie's able to come out and make a diving save there. Puck gets flipped all the way out where Persicino's going to pick it up just inside the defensive zone. Persicino moves it over to Anthony. Anthony taking it up on the left side. He gets by one player. He loses the puck over to the corner. Now Cole Russo's going to get there. Good hit there by Russo. Liam and Russo now fighting for the puck down low for the Colonials. Russo against two Crusaders is able to win the battle for the puck. Gets it out to Persicino, who gets the shot. Goalie makes the save and swallows the puck. With 10:45 remaining here in the second period, still 1-1 in Westboro. Boris, Tepper, and Tepper, the forwards on the ice here. McManus and Tommy Belbin back on defense. Face off there, win by Tyler Boris. McManus throws it back down to him. Boris gets it back over to McManus, who goes over to Tommy Belbin. Belbin down low from Tepper. James gets it over to Jack, who's able to play it towards the net. Good save there by Groton Dunstable. Able to swallow the puck. Very good puck movement there from the Colonials, who were able to get a good shot on net. Jack didn't get quite all of it, but he's able to win the position down low, get a shot on net. And this line is applying very good pressure right now for Shrewsbury. Boris wins that face-off back to Belbin. Belbin puts it down low where it's going to be picked up by Jack Tepper. He tries to center it, but it goes off the Groton Dunstable stick. Jack picks it back up. Now Groton Dunstable has it, but loses it. 2-on-2 now as Groton Dunstable picks it back up. That shot was deflected by Belbin, goes up and out of play. The face-off will stay in the Colonial zone. Still Tepper Boris here for Shrewsbury as Fleonis and Cam Mullen come on to play defense. Good job there by McManus and Belbin. Puck sent around for Jim Tepper. Tepper plays it out for Tyler Boris to race for it. Mullen will pick it up. He's along the red line but gets pushed down. Now Groton Dunstable has it coming into the Shrewsbury zone. Good play there by Tepper, but Groton Dunstable picks it back up. They have a chance in front. Can't get anything on it, and then it's cleared out by Jack Tepper. GD still has it now. They throw it all the way around looking for the point. It gets there, and they send it back down low. Pass in front is intercepted by Jack Tepper, and now he's got it coming all the way up ice. Jack Tepper gets it over to James. James takes a shot, and he scores. 9:41 remaining in the second period, and the Colonials take their first lead of the game. That was Jack to James, Tepper to Tepper, and it's 2-1 Colonials here in North Star. Face-off tied up, but Persicino picks it up. Belvin is his partner. And as they often do, it's O'Connor, Delaney, and Albertson coming onto the ice after the goal for the Colonials. O'Connor loses that face-off, but the Colonials get it. They have it up, coming on a 3-on-1 now. Albertson's got the puck on the left side. He goes over. Good job by the Groton Dunstable defenseman, able to get a piece of that pass that was going to the far side. O'Connor has it at the point. He gets a shot towards the net. Albertson tries to deflect it, but deflects it wide. Puck comes all the way up to Belbin now at the point. He sends it back in. Delaney fighting for it now. Good keeping there by Belbin as O'Connor was all over that man who went to flip it out. Puck gets on net and Groton Dunstable covers it up. .9:02 remaining here in the second period. The Colonials have momentum heavily in their favor as the Quinlivan-Russo line comes onto the ice with Shrewsbury, Colonials, and Cam Mullen back on D. Anthony wins that face-off and Russo picks it up. Russo loses the puck. Groton Dunstable can't get it out. Mullen plays it all the way back in where it's going to be chased down by Paul Russo. Russo won the battle for the puck but didn't know where it was. In the corner now as Groton Dunstable tries to clear it out but can't. Good keep in there and a shot on net. That deflection by Russo goes wide and it's picked up down low by Quinlivan. Quinlivan gets around one man. Liam goes over to the point there. He takes a shot. That got blocked up front. Now Cole Russo has it. He loses the puck and Liam Quinlivan's on that man. Groton Dunstable tries to flip it out. Hits the roof and that'll stay inside the zone. 8:22 remaining here in the period. It's all Colonials. Tepper, and Boris coming back onto the ice now for Shrewsbury. And a goalie change now for Shrewsbury at about the midway point of the game. Sandy takes a step off and Noah Jouer is going to come onto the ice for Colonials. Tepper makes a move. He loses the puck though. Groton Dunstable has it. And they're able to freeze the puck there down low.
Ladies and gentlemen, playing goal for the Colonials is number 29, Noah Jouer.
Good chance there early for this Tepper Boris line. That's Cam Troyo joining Connell Persicino on the blue line. Boris loses the face-off, but Tepper picks it up, whiffs on the shot, was able to play it back into the corner. Good hit there by Tyler Boris, comes all the way around. Jack Tepper wins that race, but loses the puck. Now Groton Dunstable has it. Great job picking off that pass by James Tepper, who throws it back in the zone. Gets by Tyler Boris, and now Jack Tepper has it in the zone. He'll throw it all the way back in, and after a short delayed offsides, Tepper and Boris ready to chase the puck again. Groton Dunstable player has it, it falls. That puck's in the zone, and it hits the Groton Dunstable player out with the delayed offsides. The puck will come back out to the neutral zone. Quinlivan and Russo coming back onto the Colonials. Tommy Belbin will now come on to join Connell Persicino at D. Puck gets slapped in by Groton Dunstable. Belbin's going to pick it up and take it behind the net. He flips it up where it's picked up by Anthony. Anthony taking it along the left side with Liam on his right. Anthony can't get by that player. That defenseman was able to kick the puck wide. The puck gets thrown out and Belbin picks it up and goes over to Persicino. Persicino with a good pass up to Liam. Liam plays it into the zone, but Groton Dunstable has it and takes it out. Far flip into the zone, and that's called offsides. Belbin was there anyway to prevent a good scoring chance, but Groton Dunstable was at least ready to take a shot on net from outside on Noah. That would have been his first shot against the game. But after the offsides call, the puck will come back out to the neutral zone. Groton Dunstable throws it in. It's going to be picked up by Anthony. Anthony sends it all the way around for Russo. Russo has it. He gets around one player and it's picked up by Liam. Liam coming in on a one-on-one. He's got some help back. He shoots. And a good job stepping up there by Groton Dunstable as Liam's shot goes up into the netting. Face-off will stay in the Groton Dunstable zone. Same forwards out here for Shrewsbury as Cam Mullen and Jay Fleonis come on to play defense. Anthony also set to take the face-off. He wins it back to Fleonis. Fleonis fires it towards the net, but that gets blocked. Russo plays the puck, and that's called a hand pass, and it'll come all the way back down. Alejandro, O'Connor, and Holloway now the forwards for Shrewsbury. Alejandro wins the face-off back. That's played all the way around for Holloway. Holloway's able to flip the puck out of the zone. O'Connor now has it. He tries to throw it to the far corner. Picked up by Groton Dunstable, who goes for the long pass. Cam Mullen can't quite get there, but Groton Dunstable didn't know where it was. It's a delayed offsides now. O'Connor takes it up. Groton Dunstable now has it. They go for the far pass. That's good. A 2-on-2 coming now on Fleonis and Mullen. That shot from far out is handled by Noah. It gets in front of him, but no one's there. Noah's able to freeze the puck. And with 6:30 remaining here in the period, it's still 2-1 Shrewsbury. That was Noah's first shot against him this season. He was able to handle that easily. Face-off won by Alejandro, but Groton Dunstable picks it up behind him. Cleared out from in front of the net. O'Connor was able to get that puck out of the zone. Groton Dunstable took it back in. That'll be an offsides call. The face-off will come back out to the neutral zone. Face-off lost there by Alejandro as Groton Dunstable was able to get it in deep. Belbin throws that all the way around. Holloway races for it. A good hit there along the boards, but Groton Dunstable was able to throw it in deeper. Belbin gets that over to O'Connor, but O'Connor can't get it out. Now Belbin chasing it behind the net. Groton Dunstable will win a race to it, but Belbin's able to play that man, keep it pinned. Belbin's got 2 men pinned now. It gets tossed out front. Groton Dunstable now at the point. They shoot it. That goes wide. Now O'Connor's going to pick it up. That pass just a little too far in front of Alejandro as Groton Dunstable picks it up. Play to the D in their own zone. He gets it up. Belbin with a step up there. Man gets behind him for a second. He's able to catch up. Shot on goal again is easily handled by Noah. Just over 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. Still 2-1 Shrewsbury as the Tapper Boris line comes on for the Edson Colonials. It'll be McManus and Persicino back on D. The face-off win there by Boris as McManus plays the puck behind the net. Persicino plays it up to Jack Tapper. Tapper's pass out to Tyler Boris is good, but Boris loses the puck soon after. Groton Dunstable coming in. With speed, they lose the puck. It gets dropped back. They pick it up. Backhand attempt is whipped. And now we put behind the net. Jack Tapper picks it up. He gets around one man. He's flying through the neutral zone. He plays it up to Tyler Boris. Boris brings it along the far right side, but loses the puck after he brings it to the zone. Now Groton Dunstable has it coming the other way. The man was able to get by Persicino there, but Persicino was able to prevent him from keeping possession of the puck. The puck does get flipped out of the zone. Groton Dunstable tries to put it back in, but it never enters the zone. Laid offsides there for a second, but it's all the way in. McManus is going to pick it up behind his own net. He fires it around for Persicino. Persicino plays it up. And that pass was to nobody except Jack Tapper. Jack Tapper's going to take it in. He tries to dish it over to James, but James wasn't there, and now Groton Dunstable has it in the corner. They fire it along, and Persicino's going to pick it up. Persicino fires it back down for James. Jack gets over to James. That's no good. Tyler Boris is fishing for it. No signal has been made, but the call is no goal. The goalie was able to freeze the puck in the crease. Good job by the Tappers to dish it to each other, and Tyler Boris was there ready to punch it in, but the goalie was able to cover the puck just a second too soon. Anthony Quinlivan now ready to take the face off of the Colonials as the fans are getting into the game. Anthony loses that face off, but Groton Dunstable can't go anywhere with it. They still have possession of the puck. Flip it out of the zone. Anthony's able to pick that up right away. He flips it by one player and races for the puck. He's going to win the race. Liam has it now after Anthony dished it to him. Liam's still fighting. He's able to push off one defender and circle by another. Liam gets around another player. Stick handles around another. He gets it out to the point. That's played over to Belbin. Belbin gets a shot on net. Russo was unable to deflect that puck. Groton Dunstable was going to pick it up in the corner. Good battle down low now by Russo. Quinlivan to Quinlivan pass gets to the slop, and Anthony loses the puck. Leonis is able to keep it in there now, and it's picked up by Liam. Liam looks for Anthony. Russo almost picks the puck up at the slop. He can't get it. Now Groton Dunstable has it coming up. Belvin's able to play his man to the ground. And that comes all the way on to Noah, who with 3 minutes and 35 seconds is able to freeze the puck. And it'll be a defensive zone face-off for Shrewsbury. Face-off lost by O'Connor. Groton Dunstable gets the shot on the net, but that again is easily placed by Noah. Fortunately, there was no screen on Noah, who was able to play the puck right in front of him and cover it up immediately. O'Connor loses another face-off. Groton Dunstable has it at the point. Noah's able to make the save there. Picked up by Albertson. Albertson has Delaney and O'Connor coming up. Pass to O'Connor, who throws it into the zone. Groton Dunstable's going to pick it up and fire it all the way around. Not handled, but it gets out of the zone. Cam Mullen chasing after it. No ice to call as Mullen flips it over. Noah has to play that around him. That flip attempt almost on net. O'Connor wins that race, able to flip it by one player. He gets the puck now behind the net. Now Albertson's going to pick it up. Albertson plays it to O'Connor. O'Connor loses his footing and loses the puck. Groton Dunstable now has it in their defensive zone. They flip it all the way around. Persicino stepping up down low. Persicino with a keep, and O'Connor with a good hit down there. Puck still in nobody's possession as Delaney has it and puts it behind the net. Albertson the forechecker now. Albertson goes to the hit. Mullen picks it up on the point but loses the puck. That puck sent around the net again by Groton Dunstable as Persicino again steps up. Persicino with a hit. Groton Dunstable throws that one all the way down. The ref's arm is up. And that'll go for an ice with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the second period. 2-1 Shrewsbury. Tepper, and Boris. Boris for Shrewsbury. Pulling on defense for Leonis and Tommy Belvin. Boris loses that face-off as Groton Dunstable now has it coming behind the net. They fire it all the way around, but it's kept in there by Leonis. A good keep by him as James Tepper's racing after the puck. Belvin's able to keep that, and James Tepper picks it up in the corner. Tepper goes to Boris. Boris with a shot that goes off the crossbar, and Leonis will pick it up. Leonis down low to James Tepper. Leonis fires it towards the net. Not handled cleanly by the goalie, but Groton Dunstable was able to get it out of the crease before Boris comes racing in to tap it in. Good hit there by James Tepper down low as Groton Dunstable throws it all the way in. Noah's going to come by and pick up the puck. Groton Dunstable won the race to it, now has possession of the puck. Good play there by Leonis. Groton Dunstable just tries to throw it out to the slot. Gets poked away, and now Colonials have it coming off ice. Boris has it in the zone. He's looking at the high slot, but no one's there. Belvin now picks it up. Belvin throws it towards the net. That song was picked up by Jack Tupper, who couldn't quite get it. Gets flipped out, and Persicino's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Persicino goes D to D. Belvin has the puck now. Belvin gets it up to Jack. Jack enters the zone, pushes it forward. Groton Dunstable throws it out. Now Persicino has it. Persicino flips it along to Belvin. Belvin will fire it all the way in where it's going to be chased down by Russo. And the ref calls it offsides with just over a minute remaining here. The faceoff will come just outside Groton Dunstable's zone. Stoke, Quinlivan, and Russo here for the Colonials. Leonis will come on the ice to replace Mullen. Referee removing a foreign object from the playing surface and bringing it over the bench. Minute 2 remaining here, and Anthony's set to take the face-off.
1 minute remaining in the period.
That gets tied up, but Groton Dunstable comes up with it. Groton Dunstable now entering the defensive offensive zone of 3-on-2. Noah plays that to the side. Groton Dunstable picks it up, but Mullen wins that race. He gets up to Quinlivan. Quinlivan goes far to his brother. Anthony has it coming up. He gets hit down there in the offensive zone. Groton Dunstable's not quite able to get the puck out of the zone. Liam has it now. He avoids one player. Skates towards the high slot. He gets a shot on net, but a save there by the goalie. Russo has it now. He goes back to Liam. Liam has it. He gets it up to the point. Cam Mullen has the puck and goes back down low for Liam. Liam loses the puck, but Mullen's able to keep it in. Good keep there by Cam Mullen as Cole Russo now has it in the neutral zone. He throws it on net. Being chased now by Liam. Puck now flipped up by Groton Dunstable. Now Cole Russo is able to stop that pass. DD still has it, and they flip it off. Leonis in possession of it with just a few seconds remaining. He flipped it towards center ice. That shot would have been late anyways, and after 2 periods, 2-1 Colonials. Colonials certainly looked dominant in the first half to 2/3 of that period, but towards the end, Groton Dunstable got a few chances. Shrewsbury not winning as many faceoffs this period as they had, and a few turnovers have led to a couple of Groton Dunstable chances. Shrewsbury still clearly the better team, and they lead by 1 goal after 2 periods.
17.
Scorekeeper announcing that Shrewsbury that period outshot Groton Dunstable 17-8. And we'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the 3rd period. We're ready to get underway here for the 3rd. Quinlan and Russo here for the Colonials. Puck is tied up. Liam picks it up. Groton Dunstable ends up with it and fires it all the way in. Chihuahua, the goalie for the Colonials. Persicino now has it. He gets it up to Liam. Liam catches the pass, keeps possession of it. Goes over to Connell, plays it right back. Liam taking it up now, but was taken down there. Groton Dunstable picks it back up. Good hit there by Russo as Groton Dunstable throws it back in. Noah's going to play the puck down there for Cam Mullen. Mullen goes D to Persicino, who tries to go back. Goes off of Groton Dunstable's skate, and Russo's going to pick it up behind the net. Russo flips it out. Liam has the puck now. He enters the offensive zone. He gets a shot on net. That goes a little high. And the refs say that went out of play. Just 44 seconds here into the 1st period. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Colonials. Tepper and Boris now on the ice for Shrewsbury. Still Mullen, Persicino back. James Tepper comes out with that one, and Boris gets it up to Persicino. Persicino goes for the shot. That goes off the post. It might have gotten the goalie's skate too. Persicino's able to keep it in there now. Flips it back in his backhand. Jack Tepper picks it up. He's got the puck in the corner now. He goes down low for James. Good cycle there for the Teppers, but James gets the puck, and now Groton Dunstable goes D behind the net. Tepper stops up there, and now he's battling down low for the puck. Gets played up, and Mullen's going to pick up the point. Mullen throws it back down low, and James Tepper's racing for the puck now. He gets there, and James Tepper's got possession. He goes up to Mullen. Mullen takes the pass from the point. Far side for Boris. Boris goes to Tepper. Tepper loses the puck. Now Jack fishing for it. Jack's getting the shot on it. But couldn't get anything over the goalie, and now Boris picks it up. Sauces it over to Persicino, and Persicino has it at the point. He goes up for James Tepper. Tepper looked far side for Tyler Boris, but didn't quite get there. Jack has it now. He gets pinned, but he's keeping the puck down low against the boards. Groton Dunstable gets it. They get it all the way down. And that'll go for an ice with 13 minutes and 12 seconds here remaining in the 3rd period. 2-1 Shrewsbury. Connor and Holloway, the wings here for Jameson Alejandro. Belbin and Fleonis back on D. That gets back to the point. Belbin gets the shot. That's on net. Rebound attempt goes off the side of the net. Now Shrewsbury's got the puck. Now Groton Dunstable has it, and they're taking it out of the zone. Flip it out. Fleonis can't keep it in, but he puts it back in. It's the lid outside now as Groton Dunstable has it. Belbin picks it up inside his own zone. Fires it all the way around for Holloway. Groton Dunstable can't quite get there. Holloway's still fighting for it. Holloway's able to get the puck now, being chased down by O'Connor. Good step up there by Fleonis as Belbin chases it into the corner. Belbin picks it up, keeps possession, goes to the pass. O'Connor picks it up. And he's heading up nice now. He goes for the far pass. Holloway picks it up. Holloway into the zone now with Alejandro. Fires it forward, but Alejandro can't get a stick on it. Now Groton Dunstable has it, and they'll flip it out of the zone. That'll go all the way into Shrewsbury zone, where it's picked up by Persicino. Persicino with a lot of time and space now. He brings it across the red line and flips it all the way in. Both Quinlan's on the puck there, as Russo will be on that man. thrown back in by Mullen. Groton Dunstable will have it. Throw it behind the net with 12 minutes remaining in the period. Mullen has it. He barely keeps it and ends up out off the skate of a Groton Dunstable forward. Anthony picks the puck up now. He has it. He stops. He looks over for Liam, but that pass goes a little wide. A hit there by Liam. That play gets by Mullen, but Groton Dunstable can't keep the puck. Persicino tries to play it over for Anthony, but Anthony wasn't there. Anthony throws the puck out, gets all the way out to Liam. Liam has it now, and he's coming up ice. Liam's got Russo on his right as he takes the puck in on the far left side. Liam circles back. He looks for Anthony. Anthony gets it. Loses immediately, and now Groton Dunstable has it, looking to break out of the zone. Groton Dunstable brings it across the red line and in. Jouer plays that one to the corner where Persicino will pick it up. Persicino looking all the way over. James Tepper picks it up, and he flips it out of the zone. That pass to Shrewsbury players. Lack of communication, but James Tepper does get away with it and loses the puck. Groton Dunstable will pick it up. 1-on-2 now coming up for Groton Dunstable. They get a flip in. Noah plays that one easily, and with 10:57 remaining in the third period, it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Colonials, who are leading Groton Dunstable 2-1. Tyler Bohr is ready to take the face-off for the Colonials. That one's won by Groton Dunstable. Ends up at the point, and they throw it back in deep. Belbin's going to pick it up at the corner, but he can't quite get possession of it. Sent along to Jack Tepper. Tepper picks it up and throws it down, but that goes off the ref's leg, so Jack's going to pick it back up himself. He gives it over to James, who was coming down low, and James will pick it up. He's behind his own net and moves around one player. He passes it up to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris goes for the long pass. Good play there by Groton Dunstable.
How is that offside?
Delayed offsides now as Groton Dunstable looks to take it up. They bring the puck up now. Coming up ice, and Tyler Boris and Persicino both step up. Noah's able to make a leg save there. And with 10:13 remaining, it'll be another defensive zone draw for the Colonials. Delaney, Albertson, and O'Connor now on the ice for Shrewsbury. Mike Walton joining Connell Persicino back on D. Face-off one there by GD. But the shot is blocked, and that's a race up ice to the puck. Groton Dunstable's going to win it. Delaney all over him. Puck is played back where O'Connor's on that. O'Connor able to break that up. Groton Dunstable can't get it out. Albertson dishes it up to O'Connor. O'Connor takes the shot wide. They keep there by Persicino. It eventually gets out. Groton Dunstable can't gain possession of it and take it up ice, though. They throw it all the way in where O'Connor's going to pick it up in the corner. O'Connor sending it all the way around for Albertson. Albertson lets the puck go by, but it gets by the Groton Dunstable defender. It'll go all the way down. That's no ice. 9:30 remaining here in the period. Albertson forechecking there. Delaney can't quite pick that up. Groton Dunstable gets it out of the zone, but can't keep possession of it. Connell flips it back in. Groton Dunstable is going to pick it up inside the road defensive zone. Breakup pass is good, flipped into the zone. Persicino's going to pick it up behind the net. Persicino goes over for Walton but misses, but Russo is able to pick it up. Gets by him though, and Groton Dunstable has it now in their zone. D-to-D pass just a little too far ahead. Groton Dunstable couldn't keep possession of it. Russo chases it all the way back in the defensive zone. He fires it all the way around for Liam Quillivan. Quillivan picks it up, fires it in for Anthony. Anthony's coming in on a one-on-one. He gets by one player and loses the puck, and now it's sliding into the corner where Groton Dunstable is going to pick it up. They're caught in Liam's skate for a second. He gets it over to Anthony, who goes back to Liam, who wasn't quite there yet. He goes for the shot, almost beats the goalie to the spot, but doesn't quite get there short side. Good step in there by Belbin. Russo and Belbin fighting for the puck down low. Russo has the puck now and pushes it down to Quillivan. Liam goes back to Russo, but Groton Dunstable has the puck up, and they're breaking out. Connell misses his man, but Russo's able to back check. Groton Dunstable throws it in now. Jouer stops it for Belbin. Belbin plays the puck behind the net, but no one's there, so Connell races for the puck. Loses the race, but Anthony's going to pick the puck up now in the defensive zone. Anthony gets by one player, but he's stripped up. Good job there, stop the pass by Belbin. Groton Dunstable throws it in lower, where they're going to pick it up in the corner. Some sloppy play here by both sides in the third period. Liam fighting for the puck down low. He wins the battle, and now he's taking it up. He flips it. It's able to get out of the zone, but Groton Dunstable has possession of it. They fire it into the zone just across the red line, and Belbin's going to pick it up into the corner. Belbin with some time now. He'll go D-to-D. Long pass there is no good. Just off net with 7:28 remaining. It'll be another face-off inside the Colonial zone. Colonials unable to break the puck out cleanly at any time there. And when they did flip it by, Groton Dunstable was able to break the puck cleanly out of their zone. It'll be Tepper, and Boris here for the Colonials. Tyler set to take the face-off. He wins it over. Mullen flips it by. Now James Tepper racing for the puck. Foley comes out to play it. Can't quite get it out, but Groton Dunstable picks it up. Tyler Boris able to pick it up. Can't get it in the zone though. Groton Dunstable has it. They're bringing it up ice. Across the red line, and in they go. Noah's able to come out. He gets a piece of it, but can't stop it. Groton Dunstable picks it up. Didn't have the angle on the net, and now Jack Tepper, after Groton Dunstable loses the puck, picks it up. Bank pass is good to Boris. But James Tepper goes just offsides with exactly 7 minutes remaining here in the period. With Leonis and Mullen on D, it'll be the Alejandro, O'Connor, and Holloway line for the Colonials. Alejandro kicks it forward, Groton Dunstable picks it up and goes D-to-D in their defensive zone. Far pass is no good, and that'll go for a nice. Face-off going to come all the way into Groton Dunstable's zone. Persicino and Belbin coming onto the ice now to play deep for the Colonials. Neither team able to get anything going here in the third. Alejandro set to take the face-off. That puck gets pushed forward. O'Connor tries to get something towards the net, but can't get a piece of it. Holloway fighting for the puck. Groton Dunstable loads up with it. They chip it. Persicino's going to pick it up and fire it back into the zone. Kick forward by Groton Dunstable. They have it coming up. Shot from far out, a stop by Noah. He's able to freeze the puck with 6:30 here in the third period. Face-off going to come all the way into the Shrewsbury zone with the Russo, Quinlivan line coming onto the ice for the Colonials. Colonials haven't gotten much going, but they've certainly been able to keep Groton Dunstable from getting any solid scoring chances on Jouer, who's easily stopped every shot he's seen so far. Russo's going to flip that one out. Gets just out, but Quinlivan can't pick it up. Liam has it now and has possession of it. He flips it along for Anthony. Anthony gets by one man who dove, missed. That shot's on net, but a good leg save by Groton Dunstable. Russo's hit from behind. That'll be a penalty. Liam picks it up, so Groton Dunstable can't get a touch. They do get a touch there, and with 6:04 remaining here in the third, Groton Dunstable's called for a cross check, and for the next 2 minutes, the Shrewsbury Colonials will have a power play. Some good movement there by Russo and the Quinlivans. They're able to draw the penalty. Offensive zone face-off here for Shrewsbury as Quinlivan and Quinlivan will be joined by James Tepper. Persicino and Tyler Boris back on the point for the Colonials. Anthony kicks it out to Liam. Liam back to Persicino. Persicino back down to Quinlivan. Quinlivan tries to go back to Persicino, but that shot is picked off and sent all the way down. Noah plays it, but Persicino's got a man on him. He tries to go for the bank pass, but that's to nobody. Groton Dunstable now has it. They go. Noah's able to get a piece of that one and send it high. Picked up by Anthony there, who flips it up for James Tepper. Tepper looks back for him, so now Anthony Quinlivan has the puck at the red line, goes back to Persicino. Persicino plays it up to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris there looking for Quinlivan. It was James Tepper the intended target, but that got picked off, and now Tyler Boris has to take it out of his defensive zone. Boris stops behind his own net. Moves that forecheck around. Now he's bringing it up. He goes to the far pass. Caught by Liam Quinlivan. Quinlivan gets around one man. He's got a Schley. He shoots and scores. Liam Quinlivan from Tyler Boris on the power play with 5:12 remaining. And the Colonials go up 3-1 here in North Star against the Groton Dunstable Crusaders. Three unanswered goals here for Shrewsbury after Groton Dunstable scored the first goal of the game. Colonials have scored in each period so far, and with just over 5 minutes remaining, Colonials take a 2-goal lead.
Kicking goal, Ferdinand with 25.
Paul Russo took the face-off there. He's got Delaney and Albertson on each side of him. Belvin plays it to Russo. Russo's got it behind the net. He moves it up to Delaney. Delaney's not able to get the puck out, but now Russo has it. He's coming up with Albertson on a 2-0, and he looks over for Albertson. Albertson gets tripped up. Shot goes wide. Net gets picked off with 4:49 remaining here in the third period. Great effort there by the Colonials. Russo thought he had Albertson. Pass just a little too far in front of Albertson. He couldn't get anything in the shot. It'll be Tepper, and Boris now for the Colonials. Belvin and Mullen back on D. Jack gets a shot off that face-off. Groton Dunstable able to make a save. James gets hit hard, he's down. Groton Dunstable now has it coming out of the zone. Groton Dunstable coming into the zone. They flip it down on Noah. Noah's able to play that one out. Mullen flips it forward, but Groton Dunstable picks it up, throws one back on net. It's behind the net now. Groton Dunstable has possession of it. Mullen flips it forward. James Tepper can't quite get it out and slip back in. Belvin wins the race to it behind the net. Tries to fire it around, but it's picked up by Groton Dunstable. It gets kicked up now. Groton Dunstable has the point. They fire towards the net, but it's over. Now Jack Tepper's able to pick it out. James has it now. He appears to be okay. James stops. He goes over to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris has possession of it now. He's around the far point. He looks for Mullen, who was crashing in, but Mullen can't handle the pass. So now Groton Dunstable coming up with it on a 2-on-2. Groton Dunstable enters the zone, but Tyler Boris is able to kick that one away. With no help, Tyler Boris will flip it out. Now James Tepper has it. He's coming in on a 2-on-2. He's got Jack on the far right. Tepper loses the puck with 3:40 minutes remaining in the period. Good step up there by Jack Tepper, but Groton Dunstable has it. Ref says that's good, and Persicino will play that man. He throws it up front, but no one picks it up. Tepper gets it, fires it all the way down. Groton Dunstable will pick it up in their zone. Defenseman almost trips for Anthony Quinlivan, almost picks the puck up, but he's able to recover and get it up. Russo flips it in, now Liam has it. Liam looks far for Anthony. Anthony has it. His shot goes wide, now Liam's going to chase it down. 3 minutes now remaining in the period. Quinlivan goes to Quinlivan. Liam now has it down low. He makes a move to the net, but it gets put aside by the goalie. Now Groton Dunstable has it coming up ice. That backhand sauce pass is no good, and Quinlivan's going to pick it up. Anthony has it entering the offensive zone on the right side. He tries to get by one man. Gets played into the boards, but he's able to pick it up. Anthony tries to leave it for Russo, but Russo doesn't want to waste the puck, and now Groton Dunstable has it. They're not able to break it out cleanly, but now have it coming into the offensive zone. Drop pass and a shot. Good save there by Noah as he was able to fight through the screen. Belvin flips it all the way out. Ref's arm is up, and that'll go for an ice with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Colonials here at North Star leading Groton Dunstable 3-1. Alejandro, Holloway, and O'Connor on the ice forward to the Colonials. Belvin and Persicino back on D. Gets tied up. Groton Dunstable picks it up, and a good save there by Noah, who's able to swallow the puck up immediately. Noah caught a little off balance there, but he was able to make a good play on the puck to keep possession of it. Same set play by Groton Dunstable doesn't work, and that puck ends up in the corner. Belvin makes a play on his man. Alejandro's able to fish it out. Alejandro gets the puck out, gets the pass up to O'Connor. O'Connor stood up. Ref's got his hand up, and that'll be a penalty. There's exactly 2 minutes and 1 second remaining here. So this power play for the Colonials will take up almost the entire rest of the game. Penalty is called a rough by the referee. And Quinlivan and James Tepper will come onto the ice here for the Colonials, with Persicino and Tyler Boris back on D. Colonials holding on to a 2-goal lead here, and will be on the power play for all but 1 second here for the rest of the game. Anthony has it. He takes a shot towards the net. That goes off a Groton Dunstable stick and goes up and out of play. 6 seconds into the power play, the faceoff will come back down and stay inside the Groton Dunstable zone. Anthony's taking on the face-off of the Colonials. He gets tossed out, so Liam will come in and take the face-off. That gets tied up, but James Tepper picks it up and goes back to Persicino. Persicino with the point walks it forward. James Tepper has it. He goes for the shot, but that gets blocked. Persicino unable to keep that inside the zone. He'll come all the way out. Sends it over to Boris. Boris draws a man in deep and he gets by him. Gets by another man. He goes for the backhand pass over to James Tepper. James Tepper can't handle the pass. Goes into the offensive zone and Groton Dunstable picks it up. Long pass there is gloved down by Quinlivan. Can't handle the pass. Now Groton Dunstable picks it up. They're coming on a mini breakaway. And with 1:15 remaining in the period and 1:15 remaining on the penalty, the Colonials turn the puck over inside their own zone. Man came in all by himself, but no stick handles around him and was able to score. Groton Dunstable pulls within 1 here with, again, 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the game. Colonials still on the power play as Anthony set to take the face-off. And a timeout here for Groton Dunstable. We'll be right back. We're back here at North Star with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the game. The Colonials are on a power play and hold on to a 1-goal lead. Face-off won there by Anthony Quinlivan. Tyler Boris picks it up. Boris sauces along to Persicino. Persicino loses the puck, but it's picked up by Anthony. Anthony can't get it forward. Now Groton Dunstable picks it up. Groton Dunstable gets by 1 man, but Tyler Boris is able to stick with it and pick up the puck. Boris takes it behind the net. Tyler Boris bringing the puck up now. He gets by another man and carries it into the offensive zone. He goes all the way around with it. He looks for Quinlivan. Quinlivan can't get a shot, but he picks the puck up. Liam gives it over to Anthony. Anthony sends it farther into Liam. Liam doesn't win the race to it, but Tyler Boris is there to pick the puck up. 34 seconds remaining here. Boris goes far over to Persicino. Persicino goes down low to Quinlivan. Quinlivan back up to Persicino at the point. DDD pass there as Belvin has the puck. He looks over for Tyler Boris. He doesn't get it. Quinlivan whiffs on his shot attempt, and the goalie's able to freeze the puck with 20 seconds remaining here. Again, the Colonials will be on the power play for the rest of the game, which is the final 19.9 seconds the scoreboard shows. GD has 20 seconds to get the puck all the way down and score another goal to tie up this game. Anthony has the puck and he wins it over to Liam. Liam has it down low and he's going to keep it down there. Anthony has it now with 14 seconds left. He's just looking to keep the puck down there, not let Groton Dunstable get in possession. Anthony loses the puck after he gets hacked, but Groton Dunstable can't get it. Belvin has it. He's at the point. There's 5 seconds remaining. Belvin throws it in. Tyler Boris has it. Tyler Boris circles around. And that's it. The Shrewsbury Colonials, where they give up a late goal, are able to hold on to a 3-2 lead over Groton Dunstable. And they improve to 2-0-1 here on the season. Their next game will be next Wednesday against North Middlesex at 2 o'clock at Fitchburg State University. Good win here by the Colonials. Good start to the season. We hope to see you in Fitchburg.